Somos vida.
Somos ciencia.
Somos tecnología.
Somos diversidad.
Somos innovación.
Somos amor.
Somos azúcar.
Somos bioetanol.
Somos dulzura.
Somos energía.
Somos progreso.
Somos historia.
Somos emoción.
Somos desarrollo.
Somos
responsabilidad.
Somos felicidad.
Somos alegría.
Somos sabor.
Somos Colombia.
Somos ejemplo.
Somos alimento.
Somos sostenibilidad.
Somos cultura.
Somos azúcar.
Somos futuro.
¡Somos Colombia!
Quiero que conozcas Cali, la ciudad que mejor se mueve de todo Colombia, donde los sabores del Pacífico y los Andes se unen para sumar a esa calidez colombiana un acento que te encantará mientras recorres las calles al son de la salsa. Cali está lista, su ritmo, su gente y el canto de sus aves también, para que vuelvas y la encuentres renovada, para recibirte como siempre y sentirte como nunca.
Innovación. Transformación digital. Experiencias. Sinergia. Somos Tecnicaña, la Asociación Colombiana de Técnicos de la Caña de Azúcar. Nuestro compromiso es contribuir en el desarrollo del sector a través de la transferencia de conocimientos.
Nuestra energía nos mueve a trabajar por un futuro sostenible. Nos lleva a transformar su dulce sabor en sonrisas para el mundo. En Grupo Mayagüez, impulsamos lo natural en armonía con el medio ambiente. Transformamos caña de azúcar de la más alta calidad en un azúcar inocuo y sostenible. Nuestros productos son amigables con la sociedad y el medio ambiente, respetando la vida y aportando soluciones integrales a clientes y consumidores. Energía que transforma.
I want to tell you, we're ready. The breeze and that stunning sunset just before 6 p.m. are too, as are our song-like accent and the thousands of bird songs across the treetops. That rhythm no other part of the world can dance to is ready to move you. That stunning landscape you liked on your feed is waiting to be liked up close. That warm greeting is all warmed up to welcome you over and over and over again. Everything and every one of us are here to put your mind at ease, ready to welcome you as always, and to make you feel like never before.
Juntos, al lado de los colombianos desde hace más de 50 años, entendimos que la vida hay que saberla endulzar. descubrimos que con una pequeña cucharadita muchos encuentran el dulce equilibrio, que hay antojitos que se pueden disfrutar dulcemente sin calorías, que la tradición y la energía combinan perfectamente, que la gastronomía de nuestra tierra es exquisita y que la mejor receta es tener todas las opciones para endulzar. Incauca, endulza tu vida.
Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning, or good evening. The beauty of Zoom is that we reach across all time zones, all countries, the globe over. My name is Jose Oribe. I am the Executive Director of the International Sugar Organization, and it gives me an enormous pleasure to welcome you all to this, the 2021 Colombia mid-year meeting. Under the given circumstances and with all the limitations of the pandemic, we have worked very hard with our brothers and sisters from the Colombian sugar family to put together a tremendous event for you. full of color, full of detail, of technical issues, analytics, and considerations that will not only enrich your decision making, but also give you a flavor of the magic of Colombia. The ISO Secretariat is honored to have worked with Azocaña, Tecnicaña, Cenicaña, and all the entities and mills in the Colombian sugar sector in putting together the best possible meeting for you. We want you to see what Colombia has been doing in sugar, in biofuels, in the generation of electricity, in research and development, and as such, have structured a program designed to cover all the main priority areas and to once again give you as true a flavor as possible about what Colombia is all about. We started this adventure with a series of Zooms in order to pave the way to today, our magical first day of this 5-day week in which Colombia will be featured to the entire sugar world. Today, we will have with you a series of videos that seek to project what is the sector all about and what's its dynamics, its principles, its raison d'etre. Then we will have a bit about how the technical aspects, the research and development, the commercialization and logistics all play together in making Colombia one of the most successful countries in the world. And then we will get a view, doesn't substitute being there, that would have been the ideal, but since we can't make it, the Colombian sugar mills have been kind enough to put together a snippet of what they're all about, what do they do, and you will be able to see cutting-edge treatment of vinasse coming out of ethanol production. In the Cauca sugar mill, you will be able to see one of the most efficient uses of energy in Ingenio Manuelita, and so forth and so on. I will let the videos speak for themselves, and in order to make full use of the time, we will be starting with our program. May I remind you, please, mics on mute, cameras off. Although you are very pretty or handsome, please, cameras off. And the question and answers, please send them to us via email or the chat. For this session today, our intention is to take down every single question, comment, doubt that you all might have and answer it directly to you via email. If you're curious about something you see in a given mill, let us know. That's precisely the response that we wish from you. So without further ado, I would like to express the Secretariat's deep appreciation to all the organizing committee and the tremendous technical team that our Colombian friends have put together. They have burnt the candle, they have worked extra hours, and they have been incredibly professional and friendly. I can't say enough about you, except to send you our best from here and thank you for the hard effort. To begin with the program today, I will invite my good friend, Dr. Claudia Calero, president of Azocaña, to share her message with us. Please, once again, cameras off. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Good morning, everyone. Azocaña is our field mill and growers. Are honored to welcome you to the 58th Council session of the International Sugar Organization, the Colombian case. We are proud to be the host of this important international event, which brings together the world's leading sugar producer. After this event, you will have deeper knowledge on the Colombian sugar case agro-industry's development in innovation, diversification, and sustainability. Welcome to our home, and without further ado, we invite you to learn why our sector is sugar and much more. Thank you very much.
Colombia, un paraíso natural y un país que mira de frente al futuro, en el que la biodiversidad y el progreso industrial están aprendiendo a caminar de la mano. Y en ese camino, la caña representa una pieza clave.
La caña nos une.
El clúster productivo de la caña de azúcar está presente en 50 municipios y 5 departamentos. Fundamentalmente produce azúcar, bioetanol y cogenera energía eléctrica.
Somos una industria de más de 150 años de historia, que permanece en el tiempo, que genera valor, rentabilidad, desarrollo y bienestar para la región.
Generamos más de 280.000 empleos directos e indirectos. Somos más de 1 millón de personas que dependemos de esta agroindustria.
La caña nos une.
Producimos azúcar, un alimento 100% de origen natural, y energías renovables de manera sostenible con el medio ambiente. Todo esto representa una fuente de ingresos muy importante para el sector agroindustrial.
La transformación y el valor agregado que se le da a la caña en Colombia le genera a la economía del país miles de millones de pesos anuales,
de los cuales una importante suma llega a los colaboradores y sus familias.
Esto es posible gracias al esfuerzo de 2.750 cultivadores y 12 ingenios azucareros que conforman el sector en Colombia.
Molemos más de 24 millones de toneladas de caña de azúcar al año,
a partir de las cuales obtenemos más de 2 millones de toneladas de azúcar.
Más de 400 millones de litros de etanol.
De todo eso se generan toneladas de bagazo que juegan un papel clave en el sistema de economía circular.
A partir de las cuales se generan miles de gigavatios de energía.
Y una parte de ellos se destinan a la red eléctrica nacional.
Cerca de la tercera parte de la producción de azúcar se exporta a más de 60 países.
Somos una agroindustria, motor del desarrollo sostenible para nuestra región y nuestro país, generadora de empleo, educación y bienestar para los colombianos. 6 de cada 10 familias que viven en los 50 municipios donde tenemos presencia están vinculados económicamente a la agroindustria, de manera directa o indirecta.
La caña nos une.
Comparados con otros municipios agrícolas, los municipios azucareros tienen mejor calidad de vida y menos necesidades básicas insatisfechas.
El rostro de estas cifras está en cada una de las familias de la zona de influencia, que disfrutan de mayor cobertura en educación y salud, mejores salarios y un Producto Interno Bruto per cápita más elevado.
La agroindustria de la caña le apuesta al crecimiento profesional de las mujeres.
La caña nos brinda oportunidades para capacitarnos y generar ingresos para nuestra familia.
La caña nos une.
Con los ingenios mantenemos una relación de confianza.
El sector agroindustrial de la caña está especialmente comprometido con el desarrollo profesional de los colaboradores y sus familias.
Los jóvenes sentimos que se tiene en cuenta nuestra forma de ver la vida.
Trabajamos juntos por el bienestar social de nuestras comunidades.
Y el potencial que tenemos para aportar al desarrollo de nuestro territorio.
Estamos comprometidos con esta agroindustria porque nos da la oportunidad de prometer, brindar, dar, ofrecer una vida digna a toda nuestra familia.
La caña nos une.
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 Nuestro colegio hace parte de las más de 30 instituciones educativas del sector agroindustrial de la caña que benefician a más de 16.000 estudiantes.
La caña nos une.
Otro pilar fundamental de la estrategia de sostenibilidad del sector es el aporte al mejoramiento de las vías terciarias.
El mejoramiento de la vía entre Corinto y Toribío es el resultado de un trabajo en conjunto. Indígenas, campesinos, empresas privadas, alcaldías han aportado bajo el liderazgo de Azocaña.
Las vías promueven el crecimiento económico, la calidad de vida y lo más importante son una fuente significativa de empleo.
Gracias al mejoramiento de nuestras vías rurales hemos disminuido el tiempo para trasladar nuestros enfermos a los puestos de salud más cercanos y nuestros productos agrícolas llegan en óptimas condiciones al mercado.
La caña nos une.
La caña nos une.
La caña nos une.
El río Cauca es la principal fuente hídrica de la región. Por eso, la agroindustria de la caña contribuye especialmente a la protección de su entorno.
Estamos muy orgullosos del Fondo de Agua por la Vida y Sostenibilidad, que trabaja en la restauración y conservación de cuencas para el abastecimiento de agua de más de 3,5 millones de personas.
En alianza con otros actores, la agroindustria de la caña trabaja en la conservación, preservación y restauración de ecosistemas estratégicos.
La caña nos une. La caña nos une.
La caña nos une.
La caña nos une. Los ríos y humedales son fuente de vida. Mantener el equilibrio de los ecosistemas es fundamental para nosotros. Es una responsabilidad que nos llena de orgullo.
En esa misma línea de protección de nuestras fuentes hídricas, el sector de la caña de azúcar ha hecho importantes avances a través de Cenicaña en economía circular.
A través del aprovechamiento y recirculación de las aguas de nuestros procesos productivos y mediante la implementación de sistemas de riego más eficientes,
se ha logrado una reducción en el uso del agua en fábrica de hasta el 22% en los últimos 7 años.
Pero eso no es todo. En el campo hemos aumentado la eficiencia en un 50% en los últimos 20 años.
La agroindustria de la caña destina un porcentaje de sus ingresos a I+D, ubicándose por encima del promedio de la región y de Colombia.
La caña nos une.
Usamos residuos agrícolas de cosecha como una alternativa ambientalmente sostenible para reemplazar combustibles fósiles como el carbón.
Con los residuos agrícolas de cosecha generamos energía eléctrica y trabajamos en productos de valor agregado para la industria de alimentos y cuidado personal,
abriendo una puerta más que prometedora hacia la diversificación.
Nos sentimos orgullosos porque producimos un alimento 100% natural que, consumido con balance, hace parte de una alimentación saludable.
Desde el universo de la caña de azúcar, este es el reto que enfrentamos cada día en Colombia, un paraíso natural y un país que mira de frente al futuro, apostando por el campo como motor indiscutible de desarrollo sostenible, con el convencimiento de una realidad: la caña nos une.
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 Thank you very much. I think one of the special things about Colombia is that not only is the sugar industry about performance, about yields, about results, about competitiveness, at the end of the day, it is about people. It's about safeguarding our environment. It's about protecting our water. It's about engaging with our communities. And that's, I think, what makes the whole such a special example for the rest of the world. When I first visited Colombia many, many moons ago, more than I care to admit, I was particularly impressed by their research and development. I had the opportunity to visit Cenicaña and learn some of the work that they were doing to be more efficient, to produce more sucrose with less sunlight and more rainwater. And the quality of their research and development, the happiness and the commitment of the people there marked me from that day onward. We will have the opportunity now to hear from our friend Freddy Garcés, director of Cenicaña, and learn a little bit about the agro, the factory, and the varietal agriculture 4.0 and other areas in which Cenicaña distinguishes itself. Freddy, welcome.
It's my pleasure to share with you the recent innovative advances in science and technology in Cenicaña through the teamwork of cane growers, milk professional staff, and sugarcane scientists. During the following videos, you will watch what we offer to our cane growers and sugarcane mills in terms of research and development, with 5 specialized services and 3 major research programs, all of which come together for a sustainable, competitive, and more profitable sugarcane industry.
Here at the Colombian Sugarcane Research Center, Cenicaña, we have been writing an exciting story of research and innovation since 1977. Every day, our experts and specialists diligently study the sugarcane crop, evaluating biological traits and seeking to identify plant genes that will help us develop sugarcane varieties that not only improve crop productivity in the field, but also increase agribusiness profitability. Our studies deal with how sugarcane relates to its environment, in other words, water, soil, and climate. This helps us develop crop management technologies that ensure a balance between productivity and conservation of natural resources. The production process of sugarcane does not end in the field. Once the harvested cane reaches the sugar mill, it is transformed into sugar crystals, ethanol fuel, and electricity, using processes that are increasingly more efficient, clean, and profitable as the result of the research conducted by Cenicaña. We strive to bring the results of our research to each cane grower and sugar mill, so that our varieties and technologies are used both in the field and in manufacturing processes. We support growers and sugar mills with pertinent data and information so their dreams can come true and they can exceed production goals. This is the mission we have been striving to fulfill since the center was established. An increasing number of cane growers and mills are adopting the technologies developed and promoted by Cenicaña. Our research center is also contributing more and more to agribusiness development and the environmental preservation of sugarcane-producing areas of Colombia.
El trabajo en Cenicaña se fundamenta desde la agricultura específica por sitio, y ha sido este uno de los principales aportes del Centro de Investigación a la cañicultura colombiana.
New sugarcane varieties and crop management technologies have resulted in increased productivity and profitability. Excellent initiative and organizational and managerial skills of the region's entrepreneurs has played a key role in these achievements, as well as the joint efforts of sugarcane mills, cane growers, and researchers, and the conviction of those who believe that science can be the engine of sustainable agribusiness and promote further growth of an already thriving region that builds its future by tapping into its human and natural resources. Hence, we write this story. Day to day, in this valley crossed by the Cauca River. Sugarcane represents one of Colombia's largest agricultural subsectors, with 13 sugar mills and more than 3,000 cane providers. The human capital, entrepreneurial vision, and agroclimatic conditions of the Cauca River Valley, as well as its commitment to innovation and sustainability, have been determining factors in consolidating the country's sugarcane agro-industry. At Cenicaña, we contribute to this positioning with innovative research, while also offering cane growers specialized services that enable them to apply sustainable agronomic practices and take informed decisions based on tangible analysis. Cane growers not only have access to updated information on the advances of the sugarcane agro-industry at the local, regional, and world levels, but are supported by efficient technology platforms that allow innovation to be a feasible, risk-free, and profitable decision for them, not just another alternative. This has been possible thanks to the use of participatory strategies and knowledge management tools that have allowed sugar mills and cane growers to learn about the advantages of site-specific agriculture, while allowing us to design programs aiming to enhance the adoption of our technologies. Communications management is fundamental to Cenicaña's technology transfer activities. Our modern and dynamic website offers an array of publications and interactive tools and multimedia destined for different types of users. The Research Center offers the agro-industry an objective look at the impact of the technologies we develop and promote, based on economic and statistical analysis. In addition, our database of specialized information on sugarcane is by far the most complete nationwide, and these bibliographic resources are available to sugar mills, cane growers, and researchers for their projects and activities. All of Cenicaña's research results and outputs are available to all stakeholders of the sugarcane agro-industry, thanks to a state-of-the-art technology platform that includes knowledge sharing and program development networks that comply with the highest information security standards. Our research aims to address current and future challenges. We are strongly committed to making science for the advancement and sustainability of the sugarcane agro-industry and the region as a whole. Colombia's fertile Cauca River Valley offers us a perfect scenario to expand our understanding of the sugarcane crop. The agronomy program develops technologies that aim to conserve natural resources and optimize their use, while improving the productivity and profitability of sugarcane growers and mills. To achieve our goal, we use weather and climate data to make informed decisions that will help us better address the challenges resulting from climate change as well as climate variability. We use georeferencing technologies to obtain spatial data and other detailed information about our soils and their relationship with sugarcane. We also conduct in-depth studies on the plant, soils, and environment to develop agronomic practices based on site-specific agriculture. Thanks to this knowledge, sugarcane mills and growers now have access to soil conservation alternatives and ways to reduce carbon dioxide emissions and improve the efficiency of different farm tasks, going from the preparation of land to the delivery of cane to the sugar mill. And to better care for water resources and ensure their responsible use, we visit different watersheds to conduct technical studies of the water offer. The information gathered is then used as basis to design irrigation, measurement, and water management technologies for sugarcane fields. This is how we contribute to the conservation and preservation of our region's natural wealth. We are strongly committed to making science for the advancement and sustainability of the sugarcane agro-industry and the region as a whole. We are part of an agro-industry that is constantly evolving. First producing sugar, then moving forward to the production of ethanol and the generation of surplus electric energy, and now targeting new products to increase its competitiveness. CENICAña is a major actor in the transformation of Colombia's sugarcane agro-industry. The center's Factory Processes program conducts research based on the principles of sustainability, innovation, technology, and profitability, aiming to improve different factory processes. Our work is framed within 4 lines of research, cross-cutting the production system. Our work begins as soon as the harvested cane enters the factory from the fields. We focus on studying alternatives and technologies that will increase the recovery of sucrose, improve process sustainability, and reduce input use. Our goal is to ensure that product quality complies with national and international standards. The production of fuel ethanol and the development of biomass power cogeneration projects have consolidated Colombia's sugarcane agro-industry as a sugar and energy sector. This is why we believe our research should go beyond the production of sugar. We focus on evaluating existing tools and proposing new tools to increase the efficiency of ethanol production, optimize combustion systems, and improve energy use efficiency in different factory processes. Sugarcane offers an increasing number of opportunities for diversification, not only at the industrial level, but also to improve the social well-being of cane growers. The challenges resulting from the transition from manual to mechanized harvesting of sugarcane fields in Colombia have posed new challenges for our program. And we are aware that other challenges will arise in the future, and we are ready to address these as well. Being competitive also means that we are accountable to society and the environment, and this translates into a need for sustainable factory processes. State-of-the-art services and facilities, which include computational tools, pilot-scale equipment, and laboratories, are key in supporting our research activities. We are strongly committed to making science for the advancement and sustainability of the sugarcane agro-industry and the region as a whole. Colombia ranks first worldwide in terms of tons of sugar produced per hectare planted to cane. An achievement that can be attributed to several factors. One such factor is that the region of the Cauca River Valley gathers conditions that favor the planting of sugarcane. And another is that our program is constantly developing cane varieties that adapt to current and future needs of the sugarcane agro-industry. CENICAña's variety program develops and selects varieties for the soil and climate conditions of the different sugarcane growing areas of our region. Genetic improvement begins with crosses between genetic resources available in the germ plasma bank and elite groups of varieties. The varieties we develop are resistant to the main diseases affecting the sugarcane crop, and we use research and plant health services to ensure healthy crops. We evaluate the new varieties against pests affecting sugarcane, and we promote the biological control of major insect pests of this crop. Thinking forward, at Cenicaña, we are using biotechnology to support the conventional breeding of varieties. Panela, a brown sugar loaf, is widely consumed in Colombia, and we contribute to the development of the panela industry by delivering cane varieties for testing and planting in panela-producing areas. The work we do will ensure that Colombia continues to rank among the countries with a high level of sugarcane productivity. We are strongly committed to making science for the advancement and sustainability of the sugarcane agro-industry and the region as a whole.
R&D Center of Colombia, Cenicaña, we will now get a flavor of what Colombia does in the technical area. And for that, I will call on the video from Tecnicaña, followed by a video from CIAMSA, the commercialization and export arm of the Colombian sugar industry that is worldwide known. Please.
Colombia is a prosperous land, full of biodiversity in contrast with several climates and ecosystems, on a privileged location, added to a great mineral, water, and agricultural wealth. A country with thriving people, where sugarcane productive chain, its products and byproducts are integrated and strengthened, thus being an engine of economic and industrial growth for Colombia. This chain comprises nearly 243,000 sugarcane cultivated hectares, out of which 78.6% are located in Valle del Cauca, and 22.4% are spread through the departments of Caldas, Quindío, Risaralda, and Cauca. These hectares supply 14 sugar mills in the region, 6 of them having adjoining distilleries for carbureting alcohol production. Additionally, 11 of these sugar mills are energy cogenerators by the commercialization of their surpluses. Weather has favored the region, allowing year-round planting and harvesting of sugarcane. This great productive chain specializes in sugarcane, sugars, syrups, alcohol, compost, and energy cogeneration, enabling more than 180,000 employments relevant to Colombians' sugarcane activity. All these conjoined conditions and efforts from sugar mills and farmers to keep on growing and innovating place our agro-industry in the first place in the world of productivity by sugarcane hectare. Since 1977, the Colombian Sugarcane Technologists Association, Tecnicaña, has performed as a non-profit guild institution of technical nature, fulfilling its main objective to promote technology, participation, and development of the country's professionals and technologists, training more than 12,000 of them in the sugarcane agro-industry, both at a domestic and international level. Tecnicaña schedules and develops training events with specialized academic programs, such as conferences, courses, seminars, workshops, certifications, specializations, tours, summits, and conventions. To guarantee technological updating, knowledge transfer, acquiring of skills, and experience exchange among professionals, technologists, and farmers on specific issues such as farming, harvesting, manufacture, biotechnology, and management. Since 1984, and with the carrying out of every 3 years of their conferences, the Colombian Sugarcane Technologists Association has positioned itself as one of the most important scenarios for promotion and technical research exchange on sugar agro-industry. Achieving the gathering of 1,000 attendees and more than 100 works in average on its latest editions, and also the integration of 120 companies to strengthen the commercialization and involvement in the sector. Since 1997, and with high interest papers and information for the sector, the Sugarcane Technologists Association has been publishing its magazine, Tecnicania. It has also published books according to its policies of support and incentives to its associates. The association keeps moving onwards through its Tecnicania educational project, being recognized today as a certified organization that provides high-quality training services, both in Colombia and overseas. Tecnicania forecasts itself as a growing organization, but most of all, committed to Colombia's sugar sector, agro-industrial competitiveness, the development of our country, and the planet's sustainability.
A better and more complete flavor about all the technical and research and development work that our friends in Colombia carry out. It's important to keep in mind that their model for development is a hub and spoke, which brings into play all these different elements conjugated in a harmonious fashion in order to deliver an end result that is top-notch. Before we go on with the next block, and as I always do when we have our Zooms, I'd like to welcome some special attendees joining us for the first time, Cristina Tiskul from Moldova, and also Mr. Singh, the new CEO of the Fiji Sugar Corporation, from many, many hours away of us, my good friend Hermenegildo Serafica, the boss at the Sugar Regulatory Authority of the Philippines, Siwa and Napatsawan from Thailand, from the Sugarcane Board, thank you very much. From the continent of Africa, Rosemary Owino and Jason Mugo. From Kenya, mi buen amigo, Joao Jeque, bienvenido, de Mozambique. My friends from Nigeria, Tawonga from Malawi, Heps from Zambia, welcome. From Côte d'Ivoire, mon bon ami, Abdelhamid Shafai de Le Maroc, bienvenue. And certainly, last but not least, my good friends from my home country of Guatemala, Marcos Solares and Leopoldo Bolaños, thank you from the bottom of my heart for accompanying me in this adventure and always being there to support me. Now we are going to get a feel of what the mills in Colombia do. You will get, I think, a very comprehensive understanding of how they are the best to put in the triple filter traps for the vinasse coming out of their ethanol production, the recyclement of water, the optimum use of all resources in a recyclable, environmentally sustainable way. It gives me great pride to launch these series of videos and to encourage everyone that once we go back to normal, visit Colombia, and our friends at Azucaña will make sure that you can witness with your own two eyes the magic that they make. Please proceed with the institutional mill videos. Thank you.
¿Qué pasa cuando hacemos las cosas con el corazón? Inicias una historia y empiezas a labrar tus sueños. Identificas tus virtudes y trabajas en tus diferenciales. Fortaleces tus capacidades y te exiges para ser más productivo. Es entonces cuando entiendes que la evolución y los cambios hacen parte de la mejora continua de cada proceso. Y que generando más valor, creas oportunidades que te permiten llegar más lejos. Porque al final, el crecimiento no solo se trata de tamaño, sino de la excelencia con la cual realizas las cosas. Porque esta es la única forma de entregar resultados importantes para quienes confían en tu trabajo y se vuelven parte de tu historia. Ingenio Carmelita. Un ingenio hecho con el corazón.
The organization Ardila Lule is owned and led by Mr. Carlos Ardila Lule. It is Colombia's most powerful business group, with more than 80 companies in key sectors of the country's economy, participating in automotive, beverages, agricultural, telecommunication, packaging, and several other business endeavors. Ranging from Colombia to Mexico, sugar mills are the Organización Ardila Lule's platform in the agro-industrial industry, an organization that has positioned itself as a leader in the production and innovation of sugar and its derivatives. I invite you to meet the amazing and innovative solutions we apply to our processes, both in the energy and sucrochemical fields, to share our commitment with the environment, to watch our actions up close in the field of social responsibility, to witness our growth inside and outside of Colombia. I would like to share with you the secret of the high levels of satisfaction we achieve with our clients. I want to invite you to a journey through the agro-industrial sector of the Organización Ardila Lule, and above all, I invite you to meet the decisive engine of this great industry, our people, the individuals with a sugar heart beating inside their chests.
Esta es mi tierra.
This is my land.
Una tierra.
A land with a heart of sugar. The agro-industrial sector of Organización Ardila Lule gathers together the most advanced sugar refineries and the highest sucrochemical technologies in Colombia, in Cauca, Providencia, and Risaralda sugar refineries, and in Mexico, Ingenio President Benito Juárez. In Cauca, Providencia, and Risaralda, sugar refineries in Colombia produce alcohol, fuel contributing to global environmental remediation by oxygenating gasoline through the production of so-called green fuel.
A study commissioned by the Mining and Energy Department showed that ethanol from sugarcane reduces 74% of greenhouse gas emissions.
Con los subproductos de la caña, refineries use sugarcane byproducts products to produce clean electric energy, moving away from fossil fuel production systems. Agro-industrial sector of Organización Ardila Lule creates more than 13,000 direct jobs. Our commitment goes beyond being a local job-creating engine. We also participate in social and environment preservation activities. And not only that, we invest a big part of our resources in education, addiction prevention, and sports. Our companies and processes are approved by the most recognized international certifications.
The agro-industrial sector of Organización Ardila Lule endorses a policy of social and environmental commitment. In Cauca, SA, Colombia's sugar refinery. In Cauca, Colombia's biggest sugar refinery.
Cauca has been the biggest sugar refinery in Colombia since 1982, processing sugar cane produced over 4,600 hectares.
In 1997, Cauca became the first cogenerator to deliver electric energy to Colombia's interconnected system. We have an installed generation capacity of 73 megawatts per hour, enough to light up the city of Venice, Italy twice.
Cauca produces 120 million liters for alcohol fuel per year.
In addition to the social and environmental commitments Cauca SA shares with the rest of the Organización Ardila Lule companies, its football school has become one of its main social investment deeds, setting goals and objectives for a healthy and inspiring life for more than 1,000 kids and youngsters in the area.
Corazón de azúcar. Corazón de azúcar. Corazón de azúcar.
Heart of sugar.
Ingenio Providencia S.A.
In 1926, Modesto Cabal Galindo founds Providencia Sugar Mill with a small sugar plant. Today, we have a sugar plant, a carburant alcohol plant, a cogeneration plant where we generate energy from sugarcane biomass, and a compost plant where we produce organic compost. Providencia Sugar Mill is the first sugar mill in Colombia to produce organic sugar and other organic sugarcane byproducts. Providencia Sugar Mill is based on 3 pillars. The environmental one, where we fulfill air, land, and water norms. The social one, where we educate more than 3,900 persons at Providencia Integral Training Center. And the economic one, where we satisfy our stockholders' needs.
And currently, Providencia processes the cane produced in 31,000 hectares.
Presently, the Providencia Sugar Mill has an installed grinding capacity of over 3 million tons per year. Our power plant has the capacity to generate 40 megawatts of electrical power per hour. That equates to installing a cord from Bogota to the moon with a light bulb placed every 100 meters. And the remaining power is used to run the mill's routine operation.
Achievement in relation to corporate social responsibility is the development of the Providence Center for Comprehensive Capacity Training, where we educate over 4,000 people.
Corazón de azúcar. Corazón de azúcar. Corazón de azúcar.
Heart of sugar. Ingenio IPBJ, Ingenio Presidente Benito Juárez.
La
Organización Ardila Lule, through Cauca, acquired the control and operation of this Mexican sugar refinery. Ingenio Presidente Benito Juárez is located in the city of Cardenas in the state of Tabasco, Mexico. Impulsora is the farming company of IPBJ, in charge of producing and providing sugarcane of excellent quality while using the highest technology available. At IPBJ, we have grinding installed capacity of 11,500 tons. The sugar refinery pre-processes sugarcane from 23,000 associated hectares.
The capacity of our refinery is 1,000 tons of sugar per day. We have a storage capacity of 60,000 tons of sugar.
One of the most important social works we feel proud of is the Master Plan Training Club, IPBJ. Social work aimed at keeping our children and youngsters away from addictions through sports.
Corazón de azúcar.
Heart of sugar.
Ingenio Risaralda, over 40 years sweetening the world. Organización Ardila Lule is the largest shareholder of Ingenio Risaralda.
Currently, Risaralda processes sugarcane from 18,000 hectares.
At Risaralda, we have installed grinding of 1.5 million tons. At Risaralda, thanks to this 35 megawatts per hour turbo generator, we are capable of providing energy to a city with a population of 100,000. We produce 30 million liters of alcohol at the alcohol fuel plant of Ingenio Risaralda, which equates to 12 Olympic pools. Ingenio Risaralda seeks to continuously improve its processes. This is why we installed the dry bean shelving system, one of the biggest in Colombia, so we are going to better serve our customers.
One of the main social responsibility activities from Ingenio Risaralda consists of offering education to children through the Sweet Schools program.
Corazón de azúcar. Corazón de azúcar.
Corazón de azúcar.
Heart of sugar.
Sucroal S.A.
In order to add value to sugar, in 1971, Organización Ardila Lule entered Sucroal, a company born as an initiative from the Valle del Cauca sugar refineries. Sucroal, a biotech company.
With 4 industrial processes and 2 business units. Sucroal owns 2 powerful and advanced business units, the Food Ingredients Division and the Industrial Division. In the Food Ingredients Division, we obtain raw material from sugar, such as citric acid and its salts.
All of us consume these ingredients, and we can find them in all kinds of products, from the soda pop we drink every day to infinity of pharmaceutical products.
The Industrial Division is the main supplier of solvents, acetates, and alcohols in the country. We are currently developing a line of citric acid-based plastic additives. Byproducts such as plaster have applications in the fertilizers and construction industries.
Sucroal is a biotechnology company leader in Latin America. Our main raw material is sugar that comes from our Valle del Cauca sugar mills. We transform it through biotechnological and sustainable processes into solutions and products that we send to 39 industries in 35 countries around the world. What makes us different? Basically, our value proposition, focused on innovation and deep understanding of our clients' needs.
Corazón de azúcar.
Corazón de azúcar.
Corazón de azúcar.
Heart of sugar. The business structure which makes up the agro-industrial sector of Organización Ardila Lule. Heart of sugar.
Each year, we grind 10 million tons of sugarcane.
Heart of sugar.
We generate 125 megawatts per hour.
Heart of sugar.
We actively contribute to help reduce fossil fuel contamination.
Heart of sugar. This is the path of the agro-industrial sector of Organización Ardila Lule. This is the path that took us to the future. This is the path of sustainability. This is the road we wouldn't be able to follow without the thousands of people that give their hearts each day to this magical journey. The journey to the heart of sugar.
Corazón de azúcar. Corazón de azúcar. Corazón de azúcar. Corazón de azúcar. Corazón de azúcar.
Corazón de azúcar.
Heart of sugar.
I just wanted to make a comment before we continue that our mid-year meeting and our 30th International Seminar will be dedicated to Juan Jose Lule, whom you saw in the video. He was a mentor to me, one of the people that brought me into sugar and supported me throughout. And he's made such a difference to so many people that we felt that it was the right thing to do. And furthermore, the heartfelt thing to do. I wanted to quickly also not let this one pass, because many of us who are here today, including my friends Fred Zella from Germany and Andres Galindo from EDF Man, know that amongst our priorities in life, in addition to sugar, there is football. And as you saw, the Organización Ardila Lule has very, very clear that alongside sugar is football, and that stimulating sports amongst young people is the way to foster a better generation. Before we continue, a warm welcome to my friend Orlando Atterley from Barbados, Rupert Steele from Jamaica, the teams from Panama, Mauritius, and a warm welcome to Cristina Jacome and colleagues from Ecuador. We will now proceed with our mill videos and hear from Ingenio La Cabaña, please.
Somos La Cabaña. Cuando el ingenio La Cabaña crece, crecemos todos. La cabaña es la semilla que hace germinar a una sociedad pluricultural de afros, indígenas y mestizos. Gente pujante con la que construimos un mejor futuro. Ponemos todo nuestro ingenio para crecer como la caña que endulza los corazones de nuestra gente. Somos una empresa agroindustrial regida por un estricto código de ética y buen gobierno corporativo. Que durante más de 7 décadas se ha convertido en una de las organizaciones que ofrece mayor estabilidad laboral. Donde producimos energía limpia, azúcar refinada y mieles de la más alta calidad. Haciendo manejo sostenible del cultivo de la caña de azúcar, cerrando el ciclo de producción con el manejo de residuos orgánicos a través del compostaje. Y dando uso eficiente al recurso más valioso, el agua. Nuestra área de influencia abarca más de 13 municipios del norte del Cauca y sur del Valle, donde generamos más de 5.000 empleos directos y más de 30.000 indirectos. Lo que nos convierte en uno de los mayores agentes dinamizadores de la economía y motor de desarrollo para la región. La Cabaña, una empresa con sentido social que crece con ingenio. Somos La Cabaña.
Tan vallecaucana como sus cálidos paisajes y fértiles tierras, la historia de Manuelita contiene una gran tradición, profundamente ligada a las raíces que dieron origen al Valle del Cauca, cuando en 1864, el inmigrante letón Santiago Eder compró las haciendas La Manuelita y La Rita, al padre del escritor Jorge Isaacs. Con actitud visionaria, Eder apostó por el desarrollo del sector azucarero en Colombia y la región. Manuelita conserva los principios que cimentaron su origen, al generar progreso y bienestar con empresas y productos ejemplares, a partir del aprovechamiento racional y sostenible de los recursos naturales. Manuelita es integridad, espíritu pionero, respeto por la gente, austeridad, responsabilidad social y ambiental y orientación al cliente.
Manuelita para mí es mi familia, es bienestar, es progreso. Para mí es una de las cosas más importantes que me ha pasado en mi vida.
Manuelita logra todo lo que se propone, actuando desde lo más profundo del corazón, con el firme propósito de seguir cultivando cosas buenas.
En el Ingenio María Luisa nos estamos transformando. Mantenernos a la vanguardia siempre es y seguirá siendo nuestro mayor reto. Para lograrlo, debemos valorar nuestra historia, nuestras raíces, aquello que nos nutre y permite adaptarnos a los retos del presente y proyectar nuestro esfuerzo hacia el futuro. Ahora le apostamos a las energías renovables, que nos permite brindar electricidad a nuestra fábrica a partir de la misma quema del bagazo en nuestra caldera. Reemplazamos máquinas que llevaban con nosotros décadas, mejorando la eficiencia y confiabilidad del ingenio. Así entonces, aprovechamos residuos, mejoramos el rendimiento y nos mantenemos fieles a nuestros principios de conservación y cuidado del medio ambiente. Porque aquí, en el Ingenio María Luisa, producimos nuestro propio compost a partir de la cachaza. Con él, fertilizamos al menos 1000 hectáreas alrededor de nuestra fábrica, disminuyendo así el uso de fertilizantes químicos. Con orgullo, podemos lucir los bosques nativos que cuidamos, dándole un espacio a la biodiversidad de nuestro Valle del Cauca. Asimismo, el control biológico que implementamos en nuestros cultivos le da un valor agregado a nuestro azúcar. La recursividad, experiencia y sobre todo la creatividad de las personas que trabajan aquí con dedicación y entrega nos convencen de que son nuestra prioridad y nuestra mayor fortaleza. Nos estamos transformando, pero valorando nuestras raíces, siendo amigables con el medio ambiente y sabiendo que el motor de nuestro cambio es nuestra gente. Ingenio María Luisa. Transformamos la caña de azúcar para endulzar tu vida.
MyOS is part of the vision of a group of pioneers who promoted the dream of producing food necessary for life. Today, we are one of the most important companies in the country, which strengthens the social fabric and economic development of the communities where we are present.
Nos llena de orgullo que con trabajo y compromiso podamos ser parte de la vida de millones de personas.
elegirnos, nos permiten estar presente en cada uno de sus momentos.
We transform sugarcane into a renewable source of energy due to its high content of natural fiber in vital products such as sugar, bioethanol, biofertilizers, and electricity. In addition to our traditional products such as white and natural sugar, we offer to the market our most select flavor ingredient, Mayo-Wez Organic Sugar, whose production is certified in superior quality by the Union and Biotropic Control Companies, reaching out to different continents. We have quality, safety, BASC, kosher, and non-GMO certifications.
Garantizamos un producto de excelente calidad, libre de elementos sintéticos y sin modificaciones genéticas.
With a varied portfolio of Mayo-Wez products, we reach the homes of millions of Colombians, industries, and the world to add flavor to their food. We are at the forefront of sustainable production, bringing our clients and consumers the greatest wealth of the countryside, the land where the dreams of the country are grown. We incorporate low-carbon businesses adapted to energy transition, such as renewable electricity generation and electricity commercialization.
Cogeneramos energías de fuentes renovables que iluminan miles de hogares en el territorio nacional.
With natural inputs such as plant biomass generated by sugarcane bagasse, with which we also supply the most important paper producers, we positively influence people's school and work life. With Mayo-Wez bioethanol, we contribute to prevent climate change, as it oxygenates traditional fuels to mobilize transportation with alternative solutions that unite the purposes of an entire country. We are a Bon Sucro company with a firm commitment to reduce CO2 emissions, and we are proud to be able to contribute with responsible actions to the sustainability of the planet. We have a solid position in the market, supplying sweet solutions tailored to customer requirements, reaching different national and world destinations for industries and homes. The best of Mayo-Wez is our human talent, where more than 3,000 people work every day and strengthen their integral development so that their growth is the progress of all. We are a responsible company that ensures respect for human rights and works to adopt inclusive and participatory decisions in its local environment.
Establecemos relaciones sólidas basadas en reconocimiento, confianza y valor compartido.
Through proactive dialogue with communities that promote quality education for children and young adults with 2 private locations, such as the Ana Julia Holguin de Hurtado School and the Mayo-Wez Educational Complex in Pradera Valle. We also promote scholarships for higher education.
En Mayo-Wez impulsamos el desarrollo de la región a través de la educación.
Energía y revolución.
We train thousands of people in arts and crafts as a legacy to contribute to the creation of business initiatives that strengthen the local economy. We create opportunities by strengthening the training of community leaders for citizen participation in formulation of regional projects for progress. We organize medical days, taking specialized medical units to territories, and we promote sports for children and young adults through our Mayo-Wez Soccer School. We have a network of collaborators who sponsor solidarity initiatives that dream of a better future for all through corporate volunteering actions. When you choose a Mayo-Wez product, you choose a sustainable supplier capable of transforming what is natural into energy for the planet.
Mayo-Wez es dulzura y sabor.
Mayo-Wez, energy in evolution.
Después de varias décadas desde la creación del último ingenio en la región, en el 2014 el grupo empresarial de Occidente, liderado por Maurice Armitage, decide emprender una nueva travesía: apostarle al desarrollo social de una de las zonas más convulsionadas en Colombia, el norte del Cauca. Así nace Ingenio de Occidente, el gran sueño: generar empleo, cerrar brechas de pobreza y demostrar cómo a partir de la industria del azúcar se puede transformar un territorio en un territorio de paz. El azúcar más dulce de la región es el que viene acompañado de empleo digno, de oportunidades para los más vulnerables, de innovación y sostenibilidad. Hoy Ingenio de Occidente es una realidad, generando impacto en más de 1.000 familias de la región, con 270 empleos directos y 300 empleos indirectos y 472 proveedores de caña pequeños que crecen de la mano con nosotros. 280.000 toneladas de caña molida al año que generan 500.000 quintales de azúcar y el bagazo necesario para que, con un turbogenerador, produzcamos la energía limpia que necesitan las nuevas generaciones. De la mano de la Fundación CIDOC le apostamos a la transformación del norte del Cauca, que este territorio sea un ejemplo de paz y convivencia en el país. Que sea punto de encuentro entre quienes, a pesar de pensar diferente, estén dispuestos a crear puentes de encuentro, a construir confianza y generar acuerdos en pro del bien común. Porque creemos en Colombia y apostamos al desarrollo de esta región.
Él es un hombre trabajador y de empuje. Y siempre ha pensado que la vida está llena de retos. Sabe que el trabajo diario trae su recompensa. Y le gusta pensar que las grandes cosas se construyen en equipo. Nosotros somos como él. Sabemos que los retos son los que nos hacen crecer. Son los que nos permiten crear y expandirnos. Los que nos impulsan. ¿Y cuál es nuestro reto? En el Ingenio Pichichi, sabemos que allí afuera hay mucho por lo que debemos trabajar. Que el sol es cómplice y el mejor aliado de nuestra labor. Que cuando una mano amiga busca compartir, encuentra sonrisas. Y son todas esas sonrisas las que de verdad valen la pena. Sabemos que si todos sumamos, el resultado siempre será el mejor. Hay quienes dicen que nuestro principal insumo está en la gente. Y eso es verdad. Desde hace mucho, sabemos qué es lo que realmente mueve a este ingenio. Que los resultados son el fruto del esfuerzo. Porque más allá de la infraestructura y la tecnología, es nuestro ingenio el que logra grandes hazañas. Que tú disfrutes de la energía y la dulzura de la vida. Ese es el reto. Ingenio Pichichi. Cosechamos futuro.
In the basic elements, we have found the strength, what drives us, what inspires us to continue, to create. They are the soil and the seeds we plant that will become the energy of the future. We have learned to cultivate it, to get the best we can out of it, giving back from what we obtain with responsibility. We are sustainability. We are Rio Paila Castilla. We are more than plants and cultivated hectares, more than a company that can generate energy for entire populations, that produces bioethanol, clean energy. We are experience. We are strength, built every day. Almost 100 years of work, generating wealth. It is the commitment to and responsibility with all of our shareholders and the regions where we work. We are more than just a product. We are a passion for service. It is being here and in many other places. It is starting each day, giving a touch of sweetness to life, a little flavor. It is knowing that our energy can transform, move, improve people's lives. It is breathing freely. Because we cultivate the land with excellence to grow a sustainable future. In the basic elements, we find what we are. Rio Paila Castilla.
Somos Ingenio Risaralda. Representamos con orgullo a una región pujante y trabajadora. Lo que hacemos es a razón de nuestra gente, nuestro entorno, la reputación que con los años nos hemos ganado y la confianza en ser capaces de alcanzar permanentemente una meta que va más allá, perdurar. Nos hemos posicionado como una marca innovadora que se transforma día a día para hacer que las cosas sucedan, que todo sea posible. Nuestros altos estándares de calidad nos ponen al nivel de las más grandes empresas internacionales, lo que nos llevan a competir en nuevos y fascinantes mercados. Somos una marca moderna, innovadora, cercana, creativa, inserta activamente en las comunidades, cuidadosa del medio ambiente y preocupada por el bienestar de las personas. Somos una marca que sueña, crece y evoluciona junto a ti. Nuestra identidad representa lo que somos, una promesa basada en la experiencia, la calidad y la confianza que con los años hemos construido. Nos apasiona lo que hacemos. Y esa es la razón por la que es posible que grandes cosas sucedan. Ingenio Risaralda. Lo hacemos posible.
There is something that drives us to grow, that commits us to the future. It leads us to understand what is really important. We grow sugarcane with the best agricultural practices, being sustainable and in compliance with global standards of respect, equity, and transparency. At San Carlos, we promote nature in harmony with the environment. We promote sustainable agriculture, and we hold certifications that support our environmental, social, and economic development commitment. With efficient technologies, we manage the resources that provide the sweetest of our land. We transform our raw material, the highest quality sugarcane, into sustainable, innocuous, and innovative products that are friendly to the society and to the environment. We provide comprehensive solutions to customers and consumers. In addition to our traditional products, such as white and raw sugar, we offer our most select flavor ingredient to the market, organic sugar, with the Maya West brand. a product with superior quality certified by the Control Union, and Biotropico companies, reaching the countries of the European Union, Japan, United States, Canada, and Colombia. We have quality, safety, BASC, kosher, and non-GMO certifications, which guarantee a product of excellent quality, free of synthetic elements, and without genetic modifications. We are a Bon Sucro company, and we are proud to be able to contribute to the mitigation of climate change with responsible actions for the sustainability of the planet. We have a solid position in the market, supplying sweet solutions tailored to customer requirements, reaching different national and world destinations for industries and homes. We are generators of renewable energy, and we take advantage of sugarcane residues to feed manufacturing processes that supply electricity to our operations and distribute surpluses to the national public network. Passion for what we do drives us to look higher, to continue growing. In this company, we forge relationships of trust. We are solid and transparent with our business allies who unite us with a purpose of joint growth. San Carlos believes in social responsibility, a reason that moves our operations with a human sense and towards competitiveness. We are an important source of employment and development for Colombia. We generate 900 direct jobs, benefiting several municipalities in Valle del Cauca. We believe in the talent of its collaborators, promoting their integral development. People bring their best, contributing to change, efficiency, and innovation. A culture where the future is constantly reinventing itself. San Carlos Mills, naturally sweet.
Well, now you have gotten the flavor of 11 sugar mills in Colombia, what they do, how they do it, and their whole mystique that sugar is about people. Once again, if anyone has any questions or specifics that they'd like to learn more, not only about the mills and the makeup of the Colombian sugar sector, but about R&D, the technical aspects, please let us know. Our friends in Colombia would be happy to address and establish an ongoing dialogue with you. Before we continue, once again, I'd like to welcome El Motana from Sudan, who I see has joined us. Thank you very much. And closer to my home, from Honduras, Gerardo from APA, Gerardo Guillén, welcome. My good friend Ramon Darío Hidalgo from the National Sugar Institute in Dominican Republic, our colleagues from El Salvador, my other half country, and from Nicaragua, Denis Chavarria, and our very good friend Mario Amador from the CNPA and the president of the Central American Sugar Association, AICA. A pleasure having you with us. As you have seen throughout the presentations today, we are trying to project to you how things are done in Colombia. We would have loved to have been there in person, but the pandemic has kept us put. So we put this together in a best effort to show you what the Colombian sugar industry is all about. But as our friends from Colombia have in their logo, Colombia is a lot more than sugar. It's a country full of color, full of magic, of diverse topographies, and above all, with a special spark amongst its people. Now we will have a couple of videos about Colombia, the country, and about what it has to offer in addition to its sweetness. Please.
Colombia is the most welcoming country you could ever visit. In Colombia, check-in means welcome, and check-out means come back soon. Greetings here are made of smiles and open doors everywhere you go. Here, you'll be welcomed by a rhythm unlike any other. Well, actually by over 1,000. Just picture more than 1,920 bird species greeting you with their beautiful colors and songs, and humpback whales breaking the waves to wave at you. Colombia is a country where the people and their various cultures are ready to blend with yours, welcoming you with a charming song-like accent that's bound to make you dance, where entire towns say hi to you from their balconies, and where warm looks always welcome those who crossed the warm sea, where the world's most beautiful river flows to greet you with 5 stunning colors, and a seaside snowy peak is ready to surprise you. Only Colombia could welcome you with the enormity of the Andes, the mysterious Amazon, endless plains lit by breathtaking sunsets, the vast Pacific Ocean, and climates that change from one place to the next. Visit Colombia, the most welcoming place on earth.
Quiero que conozcas Cali, la ciudad que mejor se mueve de todo Colombia, donde los sabores del Pacífico y los Andes se unen para sumar a esa calidez colombiana, un acento que te encantará mientras recorres las calles al son de la salsa. Cali está lista, su ritmo, su gente y el canto de sus aves también, para que vuelvas y la encuentres renovada, para recibirte como siempre y sentirte como nunca.
Well, I think that with that, you have gotten a full flavor of Colombia, and hopefully these last set of videos will encourage you to put it at the top of your list as soon as we are allowed to travel and move back like normal people. I myself have had always a unique time there and been surprised by its topographic diversity. On the one side, the Pacific, on the other side, the Atlantic, the Caribbean, and the magic and the variety of landscapes in between. We trust that today has been both interesting and productive for you. We have tried to convey as true a picture of Colombia, its sugar industry, and its people as we can, and trust that the efforts invested will be to your satisfaction. With this, we are going to close this first day of our mid-year meeting of our 58th ISO Council session, and with a warm thank you to our Colombian organizers for putting together such a wonderful set of videos and such a rich collection of visual images for us, and with an encouragement to join us tomorrow at 8 a.m. Colombia, 1 p.m. Greenwich Meridian time. We will start our international workshop on innovation, diversification, and sustainability of Colombia's agro industry. We will have different renowned speakers focusing on various areas of relevance to give you a comprehensive overview of how Colombians go about their sweet business, and at the same time also address some of the challenges that they have, which you will find we share in common. Once again, thank you very much for everyone's participation, from joining us from so many different parts of the world today and sharing what Colombia has to offer. And may God bless you. May you have a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good evening, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you very much on behalf of the ISO and Colombia.